Hello everyone. Today let's talk about the cover pass. First, before we do the cover pass, we need to make sure the filler weld is completely filled. Both sides must be ground smooth and shiny to remove oxidation, so the cover pass will go on nicely. Now, let's analyze a few common problems. 1. Some people say their bead edges don't line up and the width is inconsistent. Why does that happen? Usually because you didn't keep track of the weld edges. What are weld edges? The two sides of your groove, that's your guide. 2. When welding, the electrode must always reach the edge of the puddle, melt it in, and then return. If you swing too far outside, the bead gets too wide. If you don't reach the edge, you'll get undercut. 3. Another issue is inconsistent bead width at joints. When making a joint, keep the bead the same width as the original weld. If you make it narrower, you'll get lack of fusion. If you make it wider, it'll stand too high. So the key is, back-end index pointing right, always keep your eyes on the brightest part of the weld puddle. That's where the real work is happening. Backhand index pointing right match the bead width exactly when tying into a previous weld. We'll also check out some HD video footage later to see the results more clearly. When welding, always watch the weld pool carefully. Pay attention to the fusion at the edges. Avoid defects like undercut or crater holes. Make sure the electrode tip reaches the edge line and focus on how well the puddle is fusing into the sides. The key is to observe the edge fusion clearly. The shape of the weld bead depends on 4 main forms. Here, we have our weld bead. This one is the joint weld brothers. We used 3 welding rods here, 1, 2, 3 rods. When filling, the key is to fill it evenly and flat. You don't need to build it up too thick. Just a thin, smooth layer is enough. As you can see, the joint is almost invisible after welding, very neat and smooth. Subscribe Weldmaster India for more information about welding.